issues and an issue that is extremely important to this city. Mr. Jennings, thank you so much for your service to this community. It's people like you that make Cleveland great. In a nutshell, the reason I'm sitting here today is because ultimately I love people and I love the city of Cleveland. And I really believe this is the start of a new day. I think the timing of this debate is impeccable considering it was the start of the new school year for the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. And the fact that this is the first annual debate tells me that this is time for a fresh start. Really, in a nutshell, I'm a representative of a team of people that represent the entire city. The platform that we're running on is Team Kylo to serve Cleveland. I recognize that I'm one person, and even as a mayor of this city, I cannot effectively bring the city to where we need it to be unless the citizenry as a whole comes together for this hour. So this is We the People of Team Kylo, and we're very purposeful as to why it's We the People. The United States Constitution is quite clear that the preamble states it's We the People. The power has always been in the people. And as a public servant, my role would be to lift you up so that you can achieve your dreams and aspirations. And I can think of no better issue to focus on than the youth of our city. So it's We the People of Team Kylo to serve Cleveland. It's better to serve than to be served. John F. Kennedy said in the early 60s, ask not what your country can do for you, but what can you do for your country? I believe it's time to ask the people of Cleveland, not what can Cleveland do for you, but what can you do for Cleveland? I believe education is a foundational issue to this city fulfilling its vast potential. I've availed myself by giving up my fortunes, my life, and my sacred honor because the founding fathers of this nation were able to do it, so should we. So I sit here as a man who's very excited because we've been going door to door, right to the people. I'm not a political official. In fact, I come from a business background, and I honor those that serve our city and our nation, including our mayor, including Bill for his service to our city, and Laverne for your efforts as well. I really believe it's time for a new generation of leadership. I really think it's time for Cleveland to fulfill the potential that I think we all know it has. And what I'm submitting to the people of Cleveland is that 2010 to 2020 is Cleveland's decade. I believe a Kylo administration can serve as a catalyst to that. I believe we have the ability to unite this city across every sector of society. And as Martin Luther King, as I see his picture over to my left, as he said, it's time for people to unite. Why? Because it's time to judge people not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I'm appealing to the people of Cleveland that this is a character-based campaign. We're not saying a negative word about anybody, because we're here to extend a hand of peace to every individual that calls Cleveland dear to their heart, to say this is the hour we rise up together. And I think if we can rally behind our youth, I can think of no better start. So let this be the hour that we draw swords together and let Cleveland become the city on a hill that we all want it to be. So thanks for letting me be here, and I'm excited to go through this important topic tonight.
I don't want to be impartial to Mr. Kylo. I'm going to have him come back. But we want you all to come to the. And I'm sorry, that's on me. Come to the podium.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
You have. I'll give you a minute to close from the podium, and then Miss Jones go if you all don't mind. I don't want to be slight.
I apologize for that.
Oh,
I hope you can hear what I said. But in a nutshell, I guess in closing, if